Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, all my loves. I hope you are all doing awesome and as excited as I am for this new type of reading that I have decided that I'm going to start doing. We're going to start doing readings not only for elements of the zodiac, but we're going to do them for our qualities. So whether you are cardinal, fixed, or mutable. This first one I'm going to do for my cardinal signs. So that's going to be Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Let's get a little message for you guys and see how you want to charge forth. Alrighty. So I've got a time to give rather than take. So there's Virgo energy. And let's see. That is a mutable sign for those of you who don't know. And then next I've got this lovely Capricorn card. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And then finally, we've also got more Capricorn. So your hard work is paying off. All right, my lovelies, let's see what these messages want us to know as we charge forward, as we try to grow, right? All righty. Okay. So let's start with this Virgo energy, my Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, and Aries people, you cardinal signs who like to be the leaders of the pack. You like to charge forward and spark inspiration. So let's see where we can give rather than take to create. Alrighty, so I've got the Chariot, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. I mean, that's pretty cool. So we've got a Virgo card telling you to give rather than take, and then we get the 6 of Pentacles, which that is Taurus energy. So let's see. It's really saying give here. Give in all the ways that you can from what you have created in a solid foundation in your life. Where have you charged forward? We've got 2 of Swords, Page of Wands, and 5 of Swords. So really where you create peace, where you must stand up for what you believe is right, and where you kind of fight against that. We're talking about a transition here. So 2 of Swords on the first part, that is a Libra card, so cardinal signs. This is talking about, where you hold your strength, where you see that you've put that blindfold on, but you also have those swords up ready to defend. But you're saying, well, there's not really a greater reason to need to be aware of what I need to defend against because I've already got all the armor that I need with everything I've got inside and what I know. So let's see what 5 of Pentacles wants us to know. We've got the Moon, 2 of Pentacles, 4 wanted to come out, Page of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. So that's really wanting us to walk away from where we believe we have been done wrong, where you think that you might want to get revenge, or create your own justice out of something, teach someone a lesson that's like, well, maybe that lesson was deeper for you to realize that it's a lesson you've already learned. And you keep repeating this pattern out of not really seeing that you can move forward and that you have moved forward. And you are making it a foundation of what you want to be. So let's look at the 6 of Swords here and see where in ourselves we can move forward with that and stop being excited about what we think of as bad. Okay, I've got the 3 of Wands, Empress, and the 8 of Swords. That's really telling you to just let it be. I know there's this really big desire to get things going, to get things started, but you might be overlooking where it's already started, and that's what's tripping you up. It really wants you to kind of turn the other cheek, so to speak. Three of Wands, that's saying accept and move on. Not having to always be that starting point, or not having to be the leader of that pack. Be the leader of your own pack. You might see somebody else or something else that you are really passionate about, that you're wanting to take and create from it what you know how to make. This is telling you that your higher self wants you to stop doing that, because that's, not very healthy for yourself. That's just, bringing in more challenges, more obstacles that you have to face. So let's see, with the Six of Pentacles, we've got 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and Temperance. I would say that's pretty strong. Use your thought power, but also where you have compassion in those things that you think about and you want to put your flame into, you want to put your, drive into. See where it already has its wheels turning, where it's already got itself going, and, use that as a lesson for yourself of what you can do to, grow. Be taught how you're a leader by letting other things lead for you. Let go of always trying to hold on to that control, fighting against the current. When you're swimming in the ocean, if you get caught in a riptide, what's the thing that's always told not to do? Don't fight against it, because that's going to pull you out quicker and pull you deeper. When you stop doing that, you are really able to stand in the power that you have of yourself and what you are able to show for everyone else. All right, my lovelies, let's look at what tough cycle might be ending, what's coming up. Are we going to go through this again? Or are we going to use it to move forward? Okay, so I've got the Five of Wands, Six of Wands, King of Swords, and the Hermit. So I really see the potential of greatness here, of, being this King of Swords as this end of this tough cycle approaches. King of Swords and Hermit can really relate to each other, because the King of Swords makes those decisions. He, why always question and why not answer? So instead of constantly questioning this thing that you're, trying to push forward with, why not be that answer? And that's where you can lead. That's where you can guide. But that's also not taking the power into your hand. That's really giving as well, when you're giving an answer. So let's look at what the Five of Wands wants us to think about. We've got the High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Take a minute to slow down. Slow down. When you get a new idea and you want to just jump all into it, think it out first. Because that might be that little cue that there's something deeper there that you've been missing, and this project that you want to undertake, how you go about that is what you have been looking for. That's where the answer lies. That's where this, desire for a deeper connection can really show up. And also, if you move forward too quickly with that, that's how you, pull your feet out from under yourself. You pull the tracks out from under the train, and so, it all falls apart. And it's like, you know, you've got this vicious cycle of starting things, keeping pushing on, but, you know, you have to keep making more starts because everything comes to this very quick, disastrous seeming end. So with the Six of Wands, I get the Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Magician, and Strength. That's really wanting you to take that step forward from being this Five of Wands into the Six of Wands in a solid way. Making sure that you are being careful about the steps that you take, that you're not just taking any step that's there possible, but really seeing that you can, you know, tease out all the possibilities of the consequences of what each step is going to entail. And that as much as all of those possibilities are right there, does that mean that each one is the right path to follow? You have made all of these paths a possibility to be followed by your willingness to undertake a new cycle, a new frontier to explore where no man has gone before, right? But really, is that out of fear and fright of not staying where you are? Or is that out of a fear of getting left behind? Making sure that you aren't taking those steps because you don't want to lose the possibility of steps taken. So let's look here at the King of Swords, what he wants us to think about. We've got the Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Really recognize those areas where you don't have as much understanding in the knowledge that you've gained around it, where you just have like, you know, kind of all these random facts, but you don't have the lines between connecting those dots. You know, find where those dots are connected and build that bigger picture before you just, you know, charge forth into battle without being fully prepared. Like the Page of Swords here, he does not have any armor on, but he also looks like he's, you know, maybe getting ready to train. So why are you going to like cut yourself in the foot when you're training for something greater that you're going to need your feet to help you follow forward in? So let's look at the Hermit. I got Seven of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. That's really telling you to stand up for yourself, stand up to yourself. See where you might be misleading your own intentions because of a desire to see what you know you can create from this, you know, to make it what you know it can be. Well, first you have to figure out how you can do that, how you have the resources, how you have the ability to not, you know, bleed yourself dry doing that. All right, now let's look a little more. What is our hard work that's paying off? What is the hard work? Eight of Pentacles. Putting up those finishing touches, right? Putting in the last bits of hard work. Okay, then I've got the Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So the Eight of Pentacles, that's, let's see, Ace of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Death. That's really accepting and moving on. This is more of a emotional beginning, an emotional possibility, a deeper insight, something that you feel like you've been waiting for. Don't stop working towards that. This Eight of Pentacles is really an advice here. It's saying, you know, keep putting those finishing touches, because just because your hard work is paying off doesn't mean it's going to completely pay off if you stop putting in the work now. And really, the Death card here is kind of saying that if you do that, you're going to kind of regress and you'll be that Seven of Pentacles again, waiting, looking over all of this hard work that you've done and, you know, taking a break. and wondering what's going to happen from it. So let's look a little more at the Four of Cups. I get Five of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Devil. Don't be your own worst enemy here. You have made a lot of momentum. You've made a lot of big steps forward. Don't celebrate too early, though, because that's how you shoot yourself in the foot. But also don't hold back on being grateful for how far you have made it. Always keep that gratitude in mind, but don't make that the only thing. Because then when that's the only thing, what do you have to be grateful for? When you just are grateful for being grateful, then doesn't that create a lot of things that pop up that's like, oh, okay, what about this? You didn't think of that before either. So let's slam it in your face. That's kind of the Devil, Four of Pentacles. And you're not even going to realize and really see it, how it's what you walked right into, right? So let's look at the Nine of Cups, wishes offering up. I get the Ace of Wands first. And then I've got the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So as long as you keep moving forward, you keep pushing on in the direction that you know is right, and you're doing it out of a greater understanding of helping and loving, that is going to give you this possibility of what you are asking for, you will be given, because you're giving it to yourself. It's not being given to you by anyone else. It hasn't been created for you by anyone else either. It is the work that you put into it now that you get out of it later. So it is okay to take a step to the side and, get a gauge of where you are at. But you don't want that to turn into watching it from the sidelines, trying to see where it's going to go from the motion that you've given it. Keep putting that, forward motion in one step at a time. And that is how you can move into this. This King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, this, you have this wish that you are asking, this wish that you want, this dream you want to come true. This Ace of Wands is how you accept that. That turns into that, Ten of Cups, that wish having been granted. So let's look at the Queen of Swords. I get the Star, Emperor, and the Hanged Man. Let go of the things that you want to hold on to just because you are comfortable and used to them and you don't want it to change. Because there is hope for new things that you never even could have dreamed about, that you might have only dreamed about. And this is that possibility of what is, the future and what it holds for you. Not to say that if you mess up and you make a mistake that you're going to be completely ruining everything. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, because there's always a reason for everything that happens. There's always some sort of lesson we're meant to get out of it. And so it could be that it's, giving you a glimpse of, hey, when you really put your best foot forward, when you're really that true leader that you are, with your cardinal abilities, when you move forward with each start and each end, that's how you make the most out of it. That's how you can really begin to stop ending. Because there's always a death with every birth, right? When the night births the day, it's also killing the night before, isn't it? You could say, there's always a new start for every end. So really seeing that just because something is starting, you have to recognize where something is ending as well. And you have to let that go. Otherwise, you're dragging yourself back and saying, well, this day didn't happen. It's still yesterday. It's always today, right? So live for today. Live today. But don't forget about tomorrow, and don't let go of what you learned yesterday. All right, my lovely cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. I hope that all helped you into a little insight of what's going on right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked this video, please press that like button right now. Hit the subscribe button so you get updates when I post anything new. I will be doing lots more readings like this to come. And let your friends know about it too. Don't forget to share. Go down, find that Facebook page, join our group, and also join us on Patreon because there's lots of bonus stuff that's only available there. I'll see you guys later.